What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another NFL video. This video we are ranking the NFL uniforms, our top 5 favorite uniforms to date. And yes, this does include specialty uniforms, old uniforms, throwback, discontinued, current, whatever, anything goes for this. Also, while we're doing this, leave your favorite NFL uniforms in the comments down below and let us know if we should do like an NBA rankings video. I think I should. So you don't even have to put that in the comments because I just decided just now that I will be doing an NBA uniform rankings video sometime in the future. Probably not today, but another day I will. This video has been highly requested. That's a lie. No one's really requested it, but I wanted to do it anyway. We're going to start with number 5 and work our way up to number 1. So I have my list and he has his. There were a couple on his list I would have taken, but I didn't want to have the same ones. So we'll cross that when we get to it. So starting off with my number 5 is the brand new Vikings Winter Warrior uniforms. These Winter Warrior uniforms are all white, and then they have the standard Vikings logo on the jersey themselves. But I think they still look really cool, and the Vikings are known for playing in cold Minnesota with the snow and everything, even though they play in an indoor stadium now. It's still Minnesota, it's still the cold north. You got wild, crazy Canadians running around everywhere. So that's my number 5, Minnesota Vikings Winter Warrior uniforms. What is your number 5?
Mine is the new Lions all black uniforms with the little bit of blue and the helmet.
Yeah, I would agree. The blackout uniforms, they do look pretty solid. Anytime you do a blackout uniform for a team, it usually looks a lot better than their standard ones. It was kind of a toss-up between those and the Colts uniforms. Moving on to number 4. Number 4 for me, you either love them or hate them, I feel like. And that's going to be the Tampa Bay Creamsicle uniforms. They just look so much different than their current ones. It's a different color scheme than any other NFL uniforms out there, and I think it looks pretty cool. But you disagree?
Yeah, I don't like them.
He doesn't like them.
I don't think the white goes with the orange at all.
Alright, well, that's alright. At least one of us is right and one of us is wrong. So, moving on to your number 4.
Mine will be one that I've liked since I was little, and that's going to be the Seahawks highlighter green.
I believe these came out during the Color Rush days. I don't mind them, but I don't particularly like them either. I actually really like the Seahawks regular jerseys. I think they have a nice modern look to them. Now, if you look at your screen, you're going to see what I found online. This is a fan-made Seahawks jersey, but they added a little more green to it because, you know, Seattle's known as the Emerald City, and they added a little more green to it. I think the next time that Seattle rebrands their uniforms, they should add that extra green to it. If you think about the Seahawks older uniforms before that, when they had the silver helmets, those were kind of cool too. They're not as modern looking, they definitely show their age, but those silver helmets were pretty cool as well. Alright, moving on to number 3. Number 3 for me is actually a cheat because I didn't pick one specific one. I just wrote Chargers. The Chargers have so many variations of their uniforms, and I'm not sure, even still, which ones I like best. I think I like the ones the best that are like the white jerseys with the powder blue pants and the lightning bolt. I don't know, but they're so... What are you making that face for? I don't know. They have so many different... I just really like the Chargers like uniform style. What are your thoughts, and what's your number 3?
My thoughts on that are the royal blue are the best, and I hate the Chargers. My number 3, my bias is going to show here, but like the new orange jerseys. I like the Broncos throwback when they were good, but now that we got Bo Nix and the new jerseys, I think it'll be better. I like them.
Oh yeah.
Everyone was hating on them, but I like them from the beginning.
Oh yeah, those jerseys are really going to make them play better.
No.
Yeah, we tried that a couple years ago. That didn't work. I think the throwbacks are by far much better. I think the color contrast looks better, and I like the throwback logo. Number 2, the Ravens. Brand new jerseys. These are alternate jerseys for them, but they look really, really cool. Those are my number 2, Baltimore Ravens. All right, number 2 for you.
My number 2 is the Texans Battle Red, and the addition of their red helmet, which I think is actually the best helmet in the NFL.
You know, as I'm holding this microphone, I realize I could have just like unscrewed it, and it would have made things a lot easier. Anyway, ignore this. The Houston Texans red jerseys look really, really good. I do love the helmets. It's just a completely different new look for them. And then that leads me to my number one now. My number one, here comes the bias. You ready for it? Patriots throwback jerseys. And I think a lot of people do like these. I like all the Patriots jerseys. I really do. I'm a big fan of that. I'm a big fan of the throwback logo. These are a close second, though. I like both. I think there's a good time and a place for both of them. I just wish we wore the red ones more often. If you look at the screen here, there's this person that makes remade jerseys and logos and stuff, and I think her name's like Emily Creates or something like that. Anyway, she made this one for the Patriots, and I think this should actually be our new logo. I think it's amazing. It's kind of like a remade version of the throwback logo, and I think it's really cool. I used to really like the Patriots' current logo, but I do feel like it could be time for a change, but they need to do it right. They cannot screw this up, and this is a very good one. So, alright, that's my little rant. Moving on to his number one, but this is probably my second favorite of all time.
And it's the Bengals whiteout jerseys. Now, they used to just have them with the orange helmet and stuff, and that just is kind of boring away jerseys. But then, so I actually lied earlier when I said the Texans helmet was the coolest in the NFL. The Bengals whiteout helmet is actually the best helmet in the NFL. And when you combine it, it just it looks amazing.
Yeah, I've never met anyone that didn't like the Bengals whiteout uniforms, and we knew that someday they should wear those white helmets before they actually came out with them, because it just kind of stuck out like a sore thumb when they had the orange helmets with the white jerseys. But yeah, now it looks cold, ice cold. Let me know what your top jerseys are, your top uniforms. It can be your top five or just your favorite one. Also, how about this? Put in the comments as well. Should we do a top five worst NFL jerseys of all time? I told you we're already going to do a top five NBA jerseys of all time. That will happen. There's a lot to go through, though. It's going to take a little while to figure those out because they have so many different, like, they come out with new City Edition jerseys every year. Like, tons and tons of jerseys to filter through. So that'll take a while. A lot of research. But let me know if we should do the top five worst jerseys in NFL history. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Hey, whoa, hang on, what?
I'm going to give an honorable mention to the Titans, well, the Houston Oilers jerseys. I like them.
Okay.